What a difference a day makes. This was the dump on Noble Road in East Cleveland yesterday. See the smoldering after heat from all these materials combusted. Well, today we went back out and saw some progress. Trucks hauling all of this junk away. Finally, it's been a long and frustrating process for folks who live near that dump too.
No, they're not happy about this, but they are happy to see the cleanup finally beginning. But now they have to deal with a new problem. Paul Kiska live from the dump site on Noble Road to tell us what's going on now, Paul.
Well, Danita and Frank, there is good news and there is bad news for people who live next to this huge recycling plant here on Noble Road in East Cleveland. We finally saw trucks showing up today, finally removing piles of that debris. EPA says they're going to get rid of it all eventually, but there's another problem that has now popped up. There's finally some good news today for neighbors who live next to this huge recycling center in East Cleveland. 90% of the hotspots from the fire are out. Meanwhile, 6 large dump trucks are now being used to haul away this construction debris, piled high behind neighbors' homes on Noble Road. The Ohio EPA told me today this mammoth pile will be completely gone by June, if not sooner.
We are moving the material that wasn't supposed to be moved for another 2 to 3 months is being moved immediately. And then once the burning stuff cools, we'll start moving that off site too.
Meanwhile, 3 days after this pile stacked 5 stories high and 7 acres long caught fire, firefighters are still putting out some hot spots. That means the hydrants throughout the neighborhood are being used 24/7. That's putting a strain on neighborhood water pressure.
Would go down very low.
Ed Dillard had water pressure this afternoon, but he told me it keeps going out throughout the day.
And then you go in there maybe an hour or two later, and it's the same thing. You turn the water on, and it's so very slow. And you turn it up as high as you can get it, and it's still slow.
East Cleveland's fire chief told me low water pressure will continue on and off until the flare-ups are put out.
I can sympathize and empathize with the citizens that are complaining about that and have issues with that. Also, if we didn't put the fire out, there would be other issues.
Now, the East Cleveland fire chief also told me that he estimates that all of those hot spots should be out by 10 p.m. tomorrow. Live in East Cleveland, Paul Kiska, News 5.